So I went into the shop, the camera shop, every intention of buying a Canon. I'm a Canon guy, that's what I do. Went up to the lady, went to the glass, said, "Hello lady, could I please buy this Canon lens?" She said you could, or you could save $900. This is the Sigma review. But first, a cautionary tale. You see, I was so excited, I said to the lady, "Yeah, I'll save $900, that sounds great." So, she wrapped up my Sigma lens in a box, opened the box and then pulled the lens out. Went to attach it, tried to ram the lens in, it just wasn't fitting. It wasn't this lens, the lady gave me a Nikon Sigma. Always check the bottom. This is the lens, and the first thing you'll notice when you get it, for me, the lens cap feels really weird. When you get a Canon lens, they just pop on, pop off, and they fit really well. This thing, it just feels crap. That's my least favorite part, is the lens cap. The second thing that you have to get used to with the Sigma lens is, it's hard to explain, but when you take a photo on the camera and you look at it on your display, it looks weird and it doesn't quite look as good as the Canon ones. But then when you come to your computer, it looks awesome. Took me a while to get used to. When I was in Melbourne, I didn't like any photos at the time. Came back and edited them and loved them. Something to be aware of. Alright, those little things out of the way. Here's things that I do like. First up, it's a little thing you might have heard. It's always there hanging around, hanging over us, watching out. But the Sigma lens photographs the sky amazingly. It like captures the clouds like, it's like a painting. It's like watercolor. I have just been looking at clouds and taking photos of them, and here's a little montage of my cloud shots. So this lens is the 2.8 24 to 70mm, and in terms of the weight of the thing, bicep test, it's too easy. It's not that heavy. It's nothing like a 70 to 200mm lens. It's all good when you're sitting there. You can sit the whole day and it's not too bad. In terms of the focal range, the 24 to 70, I shoot on the Canon 80D. Really good for catching street photography. Traveling with this lens is amazing because you've got the zoom and you've got the wide angle, and it's forcing me to get a bit more into some street shots. And here's a couple of street shots that I took that I quite like. There's this other thing that the lens does that I really like, and that is it can capture things really sharply, and that's those building shots that I'll show now. And you can change the saturation and color in the background, but it just gets something really crisp. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks really cool. It's particularly that feature in the clouds that are my favorite of this lens. And so, all in all, this lens was 1,800 New Zealand dollars instead of the 2,800 that the Canon would have been. And I mean, it's not a 100% review because I don't have both lenses, but I am really stoked. I will say it takes you a while to get used to, and for me to accept this new Sigma thing in my life. But once you accept it, once you start to learn about the lens, give it some time, I think you'll really enjoy it. So hopefully you enjoyed my highly technical review. If you're thinking of getting a Sigma lens, well, get it. Save your cash. Buy two. Have a party. Sweet. Hope you enjoyed that video, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.